Sank them a bones, huh? Way to get into the holiday spirit. I remember Asher saying there's a nest of taken in there. Even more creepy. I love it. Anyway, get in there and show them what's what.
Damn it.
lot of shooting, and then something weird. Same kind of signal we used to get off you when you were running around Mercury. Do me a favor. Go hit the other lost sector nearby, and check in with me before you go inside, okay?
This is just kind of to let y'all know what exactly the Festival of the Lost is going to consist of as far as your main story mission goes, to get your, what is it, the auto rifle, or whatever it's called. And of course, I'm not the only one doing this, so there are several other people that are currently doing this as well. But the faster I can get it done, the faster I can enjoy stuff later on, as far as all sorts of stuff. But not the best at this game, not the best at making guides. This is more just kind of a follow through. So you can just kind of watch, give input. In case you get lost or something, you can refer to my video for getting your way through it, or at least what to expect, so you know what kind of weapons you're going to need to use. Me, I personally just like my little handgun because it does the job, gets the kills I need, and it's arc based, so, well, not arc based, but most of my weapons are arc based. Come on, spawn them in. And yes, I've already watched a European version, so I know where stuff spawns. And I pretty much know the way through this already. Shit. I do not want to be melted by these two. Even though I'm currently getting melted by them, not anymore. That's a nightmare area. Let's get out of that. And bombard you. And yes, I've already gotten one prime engram. Oh, I missed? I missed that time. And then you up there. And yes, I am using the Darcy just because I like it when it locks on with the RD5, that it will deal more damage. So like, for example, you have this one here, if you aim right in the center of the eye, it's a dead kill. Stop shooting at me. Oh shit, big dude again. I forgot about that. I'm back at the beginning area, of course. Get rid of those. And yeah, I have plenty of heavy ammo. Oh, there's a little mentor too. If you rapid fire on it, you're not going to get the same conclusion, the same outcome. She can melt the health away. Really wanted to. As long as you got the proper guns. Just like that.
Yep, I saw what you saw. That cinches it. This is worse than regular weird. It's Vex weird and Taken weird. Get back here when you can. We gotta figure this out.
The only reason why I carry that shotgun is to deal massive damage to people when I need to. Milestone update. Go to before I sleep, return to Amanda. So you can open your directory. And it says return to Amanda Holiday in the tower. So back to the tower, which means I can open my Prime Engram while I'm at it. And we'll go from there. Oh, it's a good thing I drink a Red Bull. Now, according to Bungie, it's like when you do get this auto rifle, depending on if you have the Forsaken DLC or whatever, the highest power level of whatever you have. So if you have Forsaken, it's the 600 or the 400 or whatever it is. I don't care. Mine's Forsaken, so when I get this new auto rifle, then it's going to drop at for your character. So mine's going to be a 600 when it drops. Now that's going to give me an overall boost in power by like 20 fucking levels. So my power level may go from the 530 to a 550, which I'm praying that it actually does, because that way I can actually do Nightfalls. Because sitting here at the 530, and yes, I know the expansion's been out for a while, but I haven't been playing this. I've been playing Fortnite and everything else. But I have gotten quite a bit of exotics just starting to play. So it all works out to the best, and I am partial colorblind, so when you do see stuff pop up on mine, that's because I am on a red-green colorblind, so when I get my purples and stuff, they will show up a different color. Now, if I do turn them off, they'll be more normal, which I can still see them when they're normal, but just to make it easier for me, I'll do it that way. But I'll leave the colorblindness off, so that way that y'all can see exactly what I'm getting. And my Prime Engrams show up a darker purple with that colorblindness of the red-green. The second one out, the first one, second one. Than they do with the original one that's off. It's hard to tell a difference between the two. You could also tell a difference between what kind of exotic engrams and stuff you get as well. Now, let's go talk to her real quick. And of course, everybody knows that she's down in the hangar. And as you can see, my Darcy is on my back, which I can change it to my handgun, my sniper. I just prefer to have it so everybody knows I'm running an exotic. I do have Stompies and Frosties. I still have not gotten stuff for those. But there's other exotics that I want, I just can't get. So we'll accept that. Yes, I do have an abandoned quest here for the Chaperone. I am not interested in the Chaperone. I'm not a fan of shotguns. I'm really not. So I have to access the Haunted Forest from the tower map. Okay, I'll do that momentarily. We'll leave that message up. We're not going to dismiss it, so that way I have that little reminder. As far as anything else, I'm going to go see what I have in lost items real quick, because I may have another Prime Engram. I have done that before. And for some reason, I get multiple Prime Engrams every day. Nope, I just had a regular legendary Tangled Web Mask, which is a 515. Not something I'm interested in. Come over here.
Back from the hunt, I
And
say.
the whole thing that everybody says that you have to make sure like you have all your max stuff on, that's not necessarily the choice there. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
Dig and dig.
You can wear whatever you
transaction to
want
make,
when you open
Guardian?
these engrams because they're automatically set to a certain power level. So I got more boots, not something I really needed. They're the same exact things I have on now. Except it's for pulse rifle. I like the hand cannon scavenger. But okay, so now we're in the tower. We will open the directory, go to the tower map, and here is your haunted forest. Mask must be equipped to access. Okay, so what everybody sees on this is you see the recommended power is the 200s. Okay, when you first start in this and you go talk to Amanda Holiday, it's going to send you over to Eververse and it's going to give you the mask. All you have to do is equip it, and yes, your power level will drop by wearing it. Okay, once you have that equipped, you may go over and you may select the haunted forest and launch it. So this is my first time through the haunted forest. I don't know what to expect. There's been no gameplay of it on any overseas servers or anything. So let's get to it and see what we're in store for. Hopefully I can get exotics out of this, or prime engrams, or whatever's going to help me boost my power. It's okay, so it's unlocking my equipment. That's good. That means I'm stuck with what I have, which is fine. I mean, it works for me. It doesn't work for everybody, so just make sure that now you know that before you go into the haunted forest, make sure you have on what you want. That's your best stuff, because due to the description of it, the further you get in the haunted forest, you have 15 minutes, the further you get down, the harder it becomes. Now, I don't know if there's a legit bottom to this, like there's a max area, or a final boss. I have no idea. I know there's a bunch of mini bosses throughout this. I do know that much. And I know it's going to be quite difficult the further down I get in this haunted forest. Well, here we are. We are in the haunted forest now. Let's get started. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the freaking hauntings. I need to come up with like a new YouTube, new name and stuff. Come on. Gotta face all the ghoulies. And yeah, haunted forest, it's basically just the infinite forest, just redone. Go ahead and do that. So it just says go through and kill all the ghouls. Well, obviously it's going to be somewhat hard to see. I hate these guys. Be sure to collect your ammo as you go. I'm missing my shots. I gotta work on that. Okay, open door. Next area. Okay, going up. Got some more to the left. And like I said, because it is the infinite forest, basically you do have to clear out each little area from what I can see. With that being said, you know, you're going to see all these knights and stuff, like that one right there, that you need to kill, and see how it opens the next door. So I'm pretty sure you could skip quite a bit, but I don't run games that way. I want to go through and get all the kills that I can. And yeah, it's probably going to get me killed doing this, but I don't want anything running up and shooting me in the back when I'm in the next area. I've had stuff like that happen before. Throw that at him. Boom. Where you at? Now, I know there's a lot better players than me. Not gonna lie. I know that. Alright, going up again. You know, I say it says go down in level, and I'm going up in level. Oh, Exploder Shriekers. Okay, boom, 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 boom. There's another one. There should be one more right here. Oh, there's two. Oh, there's a lot. Time it just right. Oh, I heard something I did not like. What was that? Oh, look, it's the boss. So we're going to focus on the boss. Oh, he shot me away. That wasn't a good idea. Fragmented soul. There we go. Okay. Mission ends. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Does it keep going? No, it just says equipment unlocked. So what's the dealio? What is it doing? Now, while that's loading, we're gonna kind of look. Okay, so I have 3 fragmented souls acquired by completing Festival of Lost bounties and Haunted Forest runs, used to purchase exclusive rewards from Amanda Holiday in the tower. That's pretty neat. Okay, I got Vex Invasion effects and Jeweled Protection, and then a couple more shaders, which nobody cares about shaders, or at least I don't. There may be one of you out there that does. Shaders to me are the dumbest thing in the world, because all they do is take up space, and then if you don't, and they just become a hassle. So I normally wait until my inventory is full on shaders, and then I just delete them on the fucking hell out of them. Which is why, like, if I were to look at stuff, I have enough bright dust. I don't have a lot of legendary shards because I spent a bunch of them trying a new exotic farm, I guess you could call. Which it does work, but it takes forever, and it takes a shit ton of legendary shards, because you have to go buy the blue Boon of Vanguard from Zavala, go into your strikes with teammates, read the messages as you use them. If you don't get an exotic message, leave the strike and go back. And it's a lot of repetitive process, but it does work. You can get exotics out of it. But you're going to use 5, 6 of those Boon of Vanguards per character. Like, we went through 13 without seeing one little exotic come from it. Then both my team members left, and the next match I went into, I used one, didn't know what it was, and at the end of it, I got an exotic.
I know that look.
Let's see.
That's I saw something
Quest
real
rewards.
scary, but I'm a guardian.
And look at that, I got Fighting Lang. I got an exotic.
Glad there's still someone like you keeping an eye on things.
That's
That's
a good thing, though.
You and Osiris would have done it a
It
while
even dropped
ago.
at a 530, so
Get back in there with your mask
we're gonna
on
kinda-
if the mood strikes you. See how far you can get. And don't forget to have fun out there.
look at this. It drops
After
the
all,
exotic
it's a
lion,
festival.
and it even dropped the lion catalyst for it as well. Okay, which I'm not really a fan of the Fighting Lion due to the fact that it is a grenade launcher. And it's weaker than what I need.
Watch where you step, yeah.
Okay, so as far as everything else goes, all the stuff that you can get with those fragments, these are all your Festival of the Lost masks that you can possibly get. And yes, there are some that are in here that you will not see. Like, this is what I'm interested in because it's the Jade Rabbit. I like the Jade Rabbit, but they're just little flimsy little masks. Like, some people thought that it was the Scorn. The Scorn is actually down here. Okay, and it does, you can put armor mods on them and all of that, energetic assassins and whatnot. The Vampiric Touch is a pretty good one. Increased damage to challenging enemies, increased damage to all enemies, increased damage to nightmares. Like I said, I do have the mask already on that one, so
Come on in, guardian.
we're going to go ahead and open our directory, and we're going to look at our next one. Eververse, complete a challenge anywhere in the system, but I can still go back into the Haunted Forest. Now, the new thing that came with this update, which we're going to go look at right now, is the Iron Banner. They claimed that they did a few things on it. They lowered down what each one was going to cost. So if it was costing 100 kills, it's costing 50. For as far as your precision or overall weekly one from 250 to 150, they dropped it by 100. Now Iron Banner is here during Festival of Lost this week, but the thing that I'm wanting to look at that they said that they updated, Fid Climb, is that every bounty that you do will give you a powerful engram. So therefore, when you do them, you're guaranteed to level up. Expect people to be in this all the time. And as you can see, powerful gear, powerful gear, powerful gear. Every single one of these is powerful gear. So you have like literally, you go up 2 to 3 power levels per powerful gear that you get. So you're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 power levels that you could possibly go up, maybe more. We'll just call it even 15 for the sake of it. You can go up at least 15, depending on if you get something that's higher than what you already have. It could be 1 light level, power level, whatever you call it. Or it could be something similar to, like, so if I go to my inventory, my mask is a 526, but everything else is like up there. It's the lowest thing I have. I may get a new mask, it's a 530, or I may get a new chest armor, and it just goes from there to go up and up and up. All these ones that I have that are 534, 535, 531, 532, the 530, those were all powerful engrams. Everything else wasn't. They were the prime engrams is what dropped those. So if you have these, it's only a week long, collect them all. And you're going to get Iron Banner tokens too, which will give you the 512 power, and you can get the Iron Banner gear as well. So, I mean, I'm just going to go through, because I know I'm going to be doing all of these anyway. So I'm just going to claim them all. But like I said, like, Final Blows is now 20 from 25. Captures is 50 from 100. Completions is 15 from 25. Orbs generated is 50 from 100. You have to do 7 wins instead of, like, what was this, 15 wins or something like that. Final Blows was 100. And then, like, the opponents defeated in the banner, that was 250 opponents. It's now 150. So your defeat percentage, don't worry about that. You can count your opponents, 150 opponents, you're done. Okay? But with that being that's it for this week as far as what you can do. Go out there, have fun, raise your power levels up. I mean, we still know that there's stuff to do with obviously these 3 faces. Like there's Cade, like he's up close personal, we know he was lost. Then you have, I don't know who this one is, and I don't know who the other one is. If y'all know, leave a comment down below. I mean, obviously we know who that is, I just don't remember the name. But yeah, it's like, this is showing multiple people. So like, whoever said it was like 3 people, I think this is everybody that passed away that they're finally recognizing in the game. So like, you have just random people that died probably during the overtake of the tower. But yeah, go out, have fun, increase your power level, send me invites. The name's Shoot 'em Fast on Destiny PS4. I'll play with anybody, I'll do raids with you, I don't care. Y'all have fun. I'm out. If I can figure out how to stop it, it won't let me. I'll edit this video later.